Well, Police Minister Bheki Cele is conducting raids in the Mahikeng in the northwest. Our reporter Setleheeng Lehihi is there. She's going to be covering the story for us. Setleheeng, a very, very good morning to you, and talk to us about what we can expect coming from there today.
Top of the morning to you and our viewers. We're here at the Provincial Disaster Management Center in Mahikeng. We've seen this morning quite a large contingency of police and SANDF personnel, work the streets and ensure that all those who have made it out this morning are permitted to do so and are indeed going out for essential services. We have seen the arrival of Police Minister Bheki Cele here at the Provincial Disaster Management Center. He's meeting with his provincial counterparts. From the briefing here, they will head out to the different designated joint operations to ensure that indeed all the measures that have been stipulated by the president are followed through. You must understand that there have been quite a number of challenges since the lockdown was implemented. Communities have struggled at length to ensure that they implement the social distancing and adhere to other measures that have been stipulated. We understand from a report that was conducted by my colleague Patrick yesterday in Swaziland, police had to be called in to intervene and ensure that the social distancing is being implemented. Despite SASA having mentioned that only the elderly and those living with disabilities would be allowed to get their grants earlier, we saw quite a number of young people also make their way to different pay points to also get their child grants and other grants. This has created quite a number of problems for these outlets and banks to ensure that those who are there lined up for their money actually adhere to the social distancing regulations. It is also telling in this province that is largely rural the difficulties in adhering to the sanitation needs. Water is also a major problem in this area and access remains quite a difficulty for many in this community. As I mentioned, we anticipate that when the minister is done with the briefing, he'll go to different areas across the provincial capital where he will see if indeed all the measures that have been stipulated are adhered to. From today, he will move to Rustenburg, where he will also meet with his other colleagues in that region to ensure that these measures are implemented. From his visit in KZN yesterday, we heard from him that over 2,000 people have been arrested for not adhering to the strict measures that have been stipulated. It is clear that from that stance, police are not going to waver and are going to ensure that they implement what the president has requested. For now, back to you in studio.